Well, good evening, Shima girls. Here I am, back again. And back again to share with you a very exciting, intriguing, wonderful interview I just did. And the interview is on the website called A to Z in a Nutshell. And it's a show hosted by Mike and Raychelle. Raychelle is one of my Shima girls, one of my shy Shima girls who was too shy to write in. So Mike wrote in for her. And here's part of his message to me. He told me we host a show called A to Z in a Nutshell. Raychelle is too shy to write to you, so here I am. So he wrote to me and invited me on the show, and I spoke about my business, my YouTube videos, and even my Brother Brothers Hair Convention, which is all things they wanted to know about to get to know me better. And you know, it was just so cool being on the show, and I'm posting it here for you ladies to enjoy as well. Alright, take care ladies, I'll see you soon.
Alright, so what we got here is back on show 55. We spoke of black women and their mysterious hair.
Yeah.
How lots of money is spent on the treatments, extensions, weaves, etc. It's a great insight on black women for people of any other race. Listen to that show, and then listen to what we're coming up with next. We also spoke of a big convention held in Atlanta, Georgia by the Bronner Brothers.
Yeah, a big convention, and it's very popular.
We're going to have a very special guest coming up soon, and today, and she was actually at the convention, not as a spectator, but as a participant, selling her own hair products.
Yeah, she's very passionate about hair care for Afro-textured hair, and she's selling her own products, and she has a message that she's putting out there. Basically, I found out about her on YouTube, and let me tell you a little bit about my own hair journey and how I found her. Basically, I have Afro-textured hair, and it's relaxed, and I pretty much had a really good hair regimen, but I just wanted to grow my hair longer and wanted to see how I can, do that healthfully. And so I did my search on YouTube and the internet, and I found her name is Shima, and she's with us today.
It's a new experience for me. I mean, I've learned over the last couple of years with you, but black women with Afro-textured hair are not commonly known to grow long hair.
True, and so Shima, she actually has over 12 years experience in growing her own Afro-textured hair. She's been in Hype Hair magazine. She's an author of her own book, The Beauty of Textured Hair. She has about 4,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I am one of her subscribers. And she has almost about 140 videos on her YouTube channel.
All the way from Cuba. She's an Afro-Cuban American. She is currently talking to us from Miami, Florida, where she currently lives. So how you doing, Shima?
I'm feeling good, feeling very good.
Glad to hear it. Thanks for joining us here on A to Z in a Nutshell.
Welcome.
Happy to be here.
So, what is your story? How did you get to where you are now?
Okay, regarding my hair journey or my company or everything?
Both.
Everything, huh? Well, I was just an average black woman of Hispanic descent. I am Afro-Cuban, and I, like many black women with Afro-textured hair, had issues with her Afro-textured hair and the maintenance and why it never grew past a certain point. So I took it upon myself to self-educate myself regarding the best hair care practices, regarding Afro-textured hair.
Yeah.
But what I found out is that hair dryness was one of the main contributors of why our hair never grew past shoulder length, because shoulder length is the norm for the black woman. If it's longer than that, automatically people think that it's a weave or a wig.
Right.
So, yeah. So what happened was I started hiding my hair, the ends of my hair, by creating hair buns. But at the time I wasn't thinking of growing it out. I just wanted it out of the way because I didn't know what else to do with it. I was that fed up. And then I realized that the longer I kept the ends hidden away, like the healthier they would come out when I removed the hair bun. So, I took it from there. I said, wow, this is interesting. And so I kept doing hair buns, and then I realized, well, let's keep on doing other styles that hide the ends of the hair. So I started doing French twists, and I started even braiding the hair. I realized that the ends also remain hidden. But then I realized, maybe I can combine this with some type of hair oil. The hair oils that I was using at the time were from the stores, and these hair oils, even though they give shine and they look nice at first, they weren't really penetrating the cuticle.
Right.
So I told myself, if I can find a hair oil that actually does what I wanted to do, stop hair dryness, maybe I should create one of my own. And so I set out on the journey into product development. It took 13 years to research all the ingredients. It was a trial and error for 13 years.
Wow.
Yes. So when I created my Shima oil, that's 13 years of serious research of ingredients that penetrate the cuticle into Afro-textured hair. Because Afro-textured hair we are naturally born with that hair dryness, and we have to manually input it. Even though we have some oils in the Afro-textured hair, but it's not enough due to the curl pattern, because Afro-textured hair is tightly coiled, most of the time. So that's why for our Caucasian counterparts, their oils can be distributed. The natural oil is distributed more feasibly through the hair because it's not as tightly coiled as ours. Which I want you to understand that our hair can grow, but because the oils don't, slide all the way down the hair strand, they stop throughout those zigzags. That's why the natural oils don't get through the whole full strand. So the Shima oil, resolves that issue. It gets through the whole full strand because once you apply it, it penetrates through every single cuticle in our hair.
You definitely know your stuff.
Yes, and it stays there. It doesn't wipe out. You don't see it on the pillow or any of that stuff. It actually disappears into the hair. But I also encourage the ladies to combine it with the protective styles, the hair bun, whatever keeps the ends of your hair hidden away for a prolonged period of time is a protective style. Hair buns, French twists, hair braids. Those are just a few of the examples.
I understand that you went, I actually saw your video, that you recently went to the Bronner Brothers convention. How was it?
Woo, what an experience. What a magnificent experience. It was the best hair show I ever attended in my entire life.
Wow.
Yes, I attended just one hair show prior to this one, which took place in New Jersey, but it was nothing compared to this one. Because this one, everybody shows up. About 20,000 people show up. And they all want something for their hair. So I took advantage, and I made it to the Bronner Brothers hair show, but I didn't make it there on my own because, to be brutally honest, that's a very expensive hair show to participate in.
Oh yeah, I believe it. I believe so. Yeah.
Yes, you need to plan months in advance, and you need to really make sure that's what you want to do. So I just want to thank my Shima girls who actually helped me get there too. Thank you so much for also doing your part to, help me get to the Bronner Brothers hair show.
That's cool, like a little shout out, huh?
Yeah, you have to. I want to speak about my experiences with our black women. The brutal reality is that our black women have no idea how to grow out their hair. They have no idea. They will come up to me and they will say, "What is this about?" And I explain to them, well, I created my own product line to help us achieve longer hair. When I ask them what is the main issue why our hair is not growing long, they cannot provide an answer. And the answer is hair dryness. And that's when I start explaining what my oils can do. And then they start asking you, okay, but are you full black? That's when it becomes a racial thing. It teeters on the edge of, this racial issues.
Yeah.
One of the black ladies told me when I revealed to her that, well, I'm Afro-Cuban. And you may have to bleep this, but, I keep it real with my audience. But I have to say exactly what she told me because it's that sad and it's that serious. She said, oh, so you're Afro-Cuban. Aha, see, but if you have parents, your hair is not going to grow that long.
What?
So automatically what she's implying is that if you had two black parents, you're just not going to have long hair. you know.
Right, which is not true. I mean,
Which is not true. You know why it's not true? Because these same girls are also perming their hair. They're also putting in weaves in their hair, and they have to get touch-ups. And the reason they're getting touch-ups is because the roots are growing out. Now, the reason they don't see the hair accumulate into the length is because of the hair dryness that breaks the ends of the hair at the same time the roots grow out. And that's why it seems like black hair can grow. But they don't know that. I had to actually give them a class right there. Each of them.
I almost think it would be easier if you just told them to go to your YouTube site.
Some of them went there because they knew me from YouTube.
Right.
But, you know, they went there to support, and I was very appreciative of that, you know.